Documents, documents, documents. There's a sea of documents. What kind of documents will you absolutely need when you sell your home? Hey, I'm Bill Stevenson from Spotlight Realty, and if you're looking to sell your home, at times during the process, it may seem like you're adrift in an endless sea of paperwork. And it's super easy to become overwhelmed, which is why I've put together this video for you as a primer to navigate the process. It is by no means an exhaustive list of all the documents you might need during the sale, but it should help you get the ball rolling. First, before you list your home, it might be a really good idea to gather documentation of everything you've done to your home since you've owned it. So if you bought any appliances that are going to convey with the sale of the home and they have warranties, pull those out. If you've pulled any permits to do any improvements to your home, you really should have those. Those can be found at county offices, but it's best if you have them. If you happen to have had an inspection of your foundation by an engineer, it's a great idea to get that out too, because that's one thing that people are going to be worried about when they're buying your home is how sound the foundation is. If you can allay that fear for them by having a structural inspection, that's great too. Okay, the listing paperwork. This is a lot easier for the homeowner. This will include things like a title check, disclosure paperwork, very important they fill those out, and a listing agreement with your real estate agent. Much of this paperwork should have been gathered prior to the listing, and some of it will be the responsibility of your real estate agent, but it's important that you work closely with your agent to make sure that you have all of the necessary documents and everything's filled out accurately. Then the fun part really starts, when offers start rolling in. Offer documents are, of course, an important part of this process, and you're gonna love signing one of those. But before you do, you're gonna have to evaluate the offers, evaluate all of the elements of the offer with your real estate agent, and that can be a little bit tricky sometimes, especially if you have more than one. But again, that's the fun part of the process. And then comes the due diligence process. The buyer's gonna be doing some inspections, and they're very, very likely to send the inspections to you and ask you to either repair things or to give them a credit at closing for those repairs. Oh, one more thing. If you live in a neighborhood that has a homeowners association, it's a really, really good idea to gather the HOA documents, all the restrictive covenants, and everything that a potential buyer would need to know about living in your neighborhood and all the restrictions therein. So gather those too, and then get ready at closing to have cramps, writer's cramps from signing so many documents that it's page after page after page after page of signatures. Everyone goes through it, and it's a happy thing at the end because you've successfully sold your home and you may be getting a very big check. So in a sense, documents and signatures lead to you selling your home and getting money. So don't be afraid of it. I'm Bill Stevenson from Spotlight Realty. Contact me if you have any other questions.